Hello everyone, this is your favorite Asian boy. I have a video. I'm going to react on a Trump video with the title Trump Sicko Pal gets the karma he deserves and it's a perfect. The title seems interesting. Let's get into the video without wasting any time. I'll give my review at the end of the video. Make sure to watch the full video. Here we go.
This is Michael Popak, Legal AF. Rudy Giuliani is busted. He's blown through $100 million in wealth. He can't get another job. He won't get another client as a consultant, a lobbyist, or a lawyer. He's been indicted for 13 counts of a criminal conspiracy in Georgia. He's got a default judgment against him for Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss for a federal defamation case with punitive damages in the mix. He's been sued by Hunter Biden related to the manipulation of a laptop and the false creation of purported evidence against him. He's being sued by a former personal assistant of his for sexual abuse, and that he basically made her a sex slave. And I could go on. However, I won't, except to say that things have turned so bad that now he's got to sell his last remaining pieces of property just to pay his bills. Apparently, the Bedminster fundraiser, that sounds fun, by Donald Trump on his behalf with $100,000 a plate, that's not enough to fill this hole. This hole in his finances is so great. It's now resulted in an over $550,000 tax lien because that's what he owes as of right now to the federal government and the Internal Revenue Service. We reported on Legal AF and Hot Takes, just like this one, that his woes have gotten so bad that even his former best friend and his subordinate who worked for him, under him, in the Southern District New York prosecutor's office, Bob Costello, who works at a law firm in town that I know well, I've actually litigated against them myself, is owed $1.4 million in attorney's fees, to the point where his former best friend, it's like when your best friend, the dog, sues you in court. Like if the Labrador sued you, that's Bob Costello suing Rudy Giuliani for unpaid legal fees. I'm sure the law firm had enough. I mean, Bob's not on his own. He works with other partners. They're probably like, what is this giant accounts receivable on our books for $1.4 million? How is that going to get paid? Now, some people might be saying, well, didn't I see clips of Rudy Giuliani flying into Fulton County, Georgia to post a $150,000 bail, and he flew in on a private jet? Yes, you did. The bail was probably about $15,000 cash, because it's a 10% bond. But, and he got some sucker to fly him in on a private jet. And now the judge talking about his finances, the judge in federal court in the District of Columbia, Judge Beryl Howell, who used to be the chief judge, who's presiding over his civil fraud and defamation case, has already entered a default judgment in favor of Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss, two Fulton County election workers, basically saying that it's a matter of law and my sanction that they have won their case. And only thing that a jury has to do in a few months is decide how big of a check Rudy Giuliani is going to pay. And as part of that, to make sure there is enough money to pay that very large tens of millions of dollar judgment, punitive damages, the judge has also asked that he turn over, now that he's been found liable, to the other side all the information about his podcast, where he makes his revenue from, books that he writes, radio shows, how many clicks they get, what kind of advertisers they get, what's the revenue from these things, how does he make his money? He's not making his money with any clients. I will assure you that there is not a client out there that's hiring Rudy Giuliani to represent him. Donald Trump has effectively fired Rudy Giuliani, and his, as the New York Times has reported it just last week from Page, a major drinking problem that has only gotten worse. Their words, not mine. Although I have seen Rudy Giuliani at cigar bars around New York. I'll leave it at that. And witnesses that have testified and supported the reporting the New York Times about Rudy's drinking problem, and that it has negatively impacted his ability to provide cogent advice to clients like Donald Trump. Sometimes the guy butt dials people. We've got reporting about that. Slurs his words, that we've got testimony about that in the Georgia election interference case and the like. So it has hit, it's not rock bottom yet. We're getting there. We'll keep reporting on it. We'll let you know when he hits rock bottom. And even when he hits rock bottom, he's going to start to dig. But we're not there yet. We're hurtling quickly. We're now hitting probably the one floor up from ground. And now he's got a $550,000 tax lien problem. And they put that lien on a condominium. And that condominium for Rudy Giuliani exists where? 3 miles from Mar-a-Lago in Florida. I'm sure Donald Trump told him to buy it. It's way over his head what he could afford. It's worth maybe $3.5 to $4 million. I mean, if Donald Trump was appraising it, it would be worth $100 billion because Rudy Giuliani lived in it. But in the market, it's $3.5 million. And the IRS says me first. If you ever sell that, they may force him to sell it. But for right now, it's a lien, a federal tax lien. We got a photo of it. And that federal tax lien says to the world and to the title companies, you sell, this property gets sold, we get paid first. We're first. First 550 plus interest running goes to us. And they could also force him to sell it at a sheriff's sale. And that's coming next.
Well, I have some comments related to this video. Someone says, don't stop prosecuting until all of these traitors go to prison. What do you think about these? Are they traitors or what? Please tell me in the comment section. There is no way Rudy was a law-abiding citizen until Trump. A person doesn't become that crook because of anybody but himself. I hope the defend election worker ladies get paid. They so deserve that. Yes, exactly. I agree to this comment. They do. So that's it for today. I'm from Asia. I do react on political videos of US. If you are interested in my channel, make sure to subscribe my channel right now. Maybe you're watching me last time. That's why subscribe my channel so that we can meet again. So till then, bye-bye.